We have to own that most of the time we are taken by our memory, and within ourselves we have a numerous personality, a numerous little us who want food. That's why we have addiction. We have addiction to nourish those different personality. I have an addiction to work, I have an addiction, emotional addiction to my children, I have an addiction to art, I have an addiction to this, an addiction to that. Let's be aware that all those addictions are just feeding the different part of ourselves. And that, of course, is linked to memory and is triggered by thoughts. At that level, we live horizontally. Is that possible to open up to something which is vertical? When we live horizontally, we spend our life changing what we are into where we should be, what we have into what we should have. We are locked at that level and we keep on projecting, fed by our memory, which makes us function horizontally. What defines functioning horizontally? We don't take what is, we are taken by what it should be. But there is a vertical intelligence, which can be the flavor of our upper self. And we have the flavor of our upper self in creativity, in intuition, in dream. So the idea is to listen to what comes from the next dimension. You can call it collective unconsciousness, religious archetype. It's just the next rationale of our possible evolution. And all of a sudden we have a question which comes vertically. And at the right moment, in our practice, which to a degree, of course, is horizontal, because when we train the ego to observe the ego and we become a seeker, this seeker is part of our ego structure. All of a sudden, a question will come at the right moment, a moment of grace, and that question vertically, who perceive? What is perception? What is thought? What is inside? What is outside? That question will come vertically from the right dimension and will shift into pure absence. And when we shift into pure absence, we are